Hello, friends. It's Saturday, which is not a day that we usually go live together. But I was thinking that it would be kind of cool if we all maybe did a little practicing. And now I have a split screen now where I can practice down here writing at the same time that I can see you guys. So let me know who's here and what you're thinking. Hi, Kyle. How are you? And hopefully you guys can hear me okay. If you are not able to watch live now, you can do a replay later when you're done with all of your Saturday fun. I just thought it would be a nice treat for us since a lot of us are now going back to school, which is so cool. Or some of us are going to school for the first time. Hi, Darla. Hi, Brittany. Oh, Kayla, thank you so much. This took a little effort today, I gotta say. I haven't been wanting to do much. Hi, Aubrey and Emma. Oh my gosh, we've got a bunch of friends here. Yay! Well, hi, you guys. So what I'm gonna be doing is, oh, thank you so much, Denise. So what I'm gonna do is, and as you can see, I have this camera on the side. I can show you a couple of the different things that I have that I'm gonna try to see what's the best one. Hi, Tori, love you too. Yes, please do, Cece, that's so cool. Gabriel's birthday party, happy 7th birthday. Oh, well, this is old news for you, Gabriel. You definitely know how to do all this. We're just gonna practice and have some fun. Darla's going to first grade. Oh my gosh, that's so exciting. It's so fun to go to school. I was just joking with my husband how when we would go back to school, we would have all our stuff and we would be like, okay, this year I'm going to keep everything really neat. I'm going to do all my homework. Parents, do you remember that? And then like 1 month in, your backpack smells like the banana you forgot and all that. Avery's starting preschool. Oh, and you're coming to Erie. Woohoo! You know, that's my last Choo Choo Soul show that I have booked, so I'm really glad you're coming. Hi, Stephanie and Shannon. Oh, he's going to 2nd grade. Oh, that's so cool. That is so great. Hi, Rachel and Jeffrey and Riley. Oh, this is so fun, guys. Nisi said, how's the baby? The baby's good. Oh my gosh. See, you can see he's in there. He's definitely in there. I think my shirt's inside out, but who's counting, right? Hi, Kira. Oh my gosh. Kayla said, you taught me my alphabet on Choo Choo Soul. All aboard the Choo Choo train. That's so cool. Kinsley started kindergarten. Oh my gosh. Okay. So a lot of us are going to be kind of ready to get in this. And I think, well, Cadence, that is so awesome. She's going to start 1st grade. Oh, that's great. Roberto says this is soothing and calming, right? Because a lot of us grown-ups have a lot more serious things to worry about. So sometimes it's cool to just, let's just write our letters. For me, this is actually really nice too. Oh, we're through the whole smelly backpack thing. Yeah, starting 3rd grade. Exactly. So Michelle said, is the first conductor guy still on the show? That's such a great question. You might be asking about DC, who is the star of Choo Choo Soul along with me. So he will always be the star of Choo Choo Soul, the TV show. But while we're touring, DC has gone to amazing things with his career right now. He's in the sports field. Also, he's always also been in sports entertainment. He's worked for the San Francisco 49ers, the Golden State Warriors, the San Francisco Giants, and even the Oakland A's. So he's done a ton of stuff. And so he has had amazing opportunities to expand that part of his career at home in the Bay Area. So we're so proud of him and happy for him. And you never know, you might see DC back on the road, but for now I'm touring with the Choo Choo Dance Crew, which are 2 guys named Z and Omega that DC chose himself. And they are so cool. So hopefully you guys get to see them in person someday. Hi from Penn State. Oh my gosh. Yes. Oh, and Kira found her Choo Choo Soul CD. Yes. Oh, good. Awesome. Hi, Eliana. It's my friend that I got to see when I was in... where was I? I was in Niagara Falls. That was so fun. Thanks, Allison. Yes, Stephanie said, love DC. Good for him. Yeah, we're so happy for him and proud of him. And actually what's cool is I'm working on a little musical project with him for something for the 49ers. So that's kind of cool. So we'll always love each other and be BFFs. It's just that I am full-time kids entertainment, and DC, which is completely understandable, has other things going on besides children's entertainment. So I'm sure you guys can get that. Cool. So hi from Oxnard. Oh my gosh. I start my last semester of college on September 11th, said Bree. Does that count? Of course it does, girl. Congratulations. That is not easy, and I'm so proud of you. But hey, we still can practice. So what I'm going to do, if you guys are using a pencil, I am not sure how that's going to show up. So I'm just going to practice that with a pencil to start. Can you see I just did my nails today and I did a little decal. Isn't that fun? It's actually a sticker. Wow, this is a very sharp camera. So if you'd like to see the veins in my hand, tune in now. I love how the music stopped for that. Yeah, if any of you guys wonder how old I am, you can just pay attention to my hands and under here. Okay, so here we go. Allison, you're so sweet. I always love talking with you and catching up with you. Maybe one day we can video chat on Instagram. Ooh, is that even a thing? Look how old. Speaking of me being old, can you video chat on Instagram? Cool. Yeah, if you guys follow me on Instagram, you might know I actually haven't posted that much lately. I'm going to do better about that. I've just been so busy actually working that I haven't done a great job of investing in my social media presence. And it's kind of funny. I keep thinking about that. If I had been more into my social media, anyway, whatever. Life is all good. Ella and Emma are going to start first grade. Yes! And Talia says hi. Oh, that's so great. Hot and sunny Central Florida. That's so great. Hi, Hope. See, she's always promoting. I love it. Yes, Roberto said, Disney people don't age, silly. Isn't that the truth? Andrea says, my kids still remember your songs even 10 years later. Love you much. Love you too. You look just like you did when I was little watching Choo Choo Soul. Kayla, I love you. Thank you so much. Okay, so I promise I'm actually going to do some writing. And for you guys that don't have a book like this, now I'm going to tell you a little secret. This book, Carson DeLosa Publishing Group, this is Let's Practice Our ABCs. And this is a super fun book. I don't remember exactly where I got this one, but I will tell you this. Sometimes I find these at the dollar store, Dollar Tree. So that's my kind of price, baby. You know what I mean? So let's see. What I'll actually do instead of the pencil, I'm going to do a pen just to make sure you guys can see it. So let me know how this goes, okay? I know it's a little difficult to see over my hand. But if you can see the way they do their, see they have the arrows like this? They're pointing an arrow down for a big capital A. We're going to go down, down, and then cross, okay? So that's like this. Oop, down, down, and cross. See how I messed up a little bit? That happens all the time, okay? So don't even worry. That's why we practice our letters. And you'll find as you get older, we rarely write things on paper anymore. I know, it's silly, but we sure need to know. So here we go. Let's see. Oh, you're so cute. I hope to see you on an episode of the new reboot of Lizzie McGuire. That would be amazing. Oh my gosh, that would be amazing. How fun. So let's do another capital A. You guys ready? Thank you, Melissa. Boom. That's pretty good. Now, do you think we can do it by ourselves? I think so. You know, I think there might be a better way to film this. Let me change my angle. Don't get dizzy over here while I try to change this. Maybe you can actually see what I'm doing. Oh, isn't that great? My phone. Don't worry. We'll be right back. Okay. Hopefully that's working again. Oh, technical difficulties. Don't you love it? Here's what I will do. I will get rid of that. You can look at me now while I fix my other camera. There's always going to be some sort of technical difficulty if you're hanging out with me. That's just the way it goes. I'm just trying to get a good angle. Do you see the things that I need to do here so we can see? That's better. Okay. So that should work better. Now, this is a really cool program though. I do need to tell you guys, I'm using a program called Ecamm Live. Hi, Adriana. How are you, babe? And this program is helping me a lot more to be able to do more stuff. So that's pretty cool. You are really frozen. How funny. That's fun. Oh, thanks, Wendy. My friend Wendy is here. Hey, girl. How are you? Miss you guys. I really miss you guys. It would be so great to have you here. We've had a few nights where we were like, we wish Wendy and Jeremy were here. You remember Wendy from the Imagination Movers as Nina, and we got to meet on tour on the Playhouse Disney tour. We got to hang out together and get to know each other on that tour and have become really good friends ever since. So very lucky. So let's see. It doesn't love the fact that I tried to move this. Oh, there we go. Now I can. That's my ceiling. And there it is. Cool. Okay, guys. So if you are ready with your pens or your pencils or anything, maybe you just have some paper like this. Now we can practice. So as you see, we started from the top and went down, down, and cross. Down, down, and cross. And I don't know if you can hear this beat, but we might as well do it on beat. Let's try it. Here we go. That's a pretty A right there. Let's try it again. I've noticed I go this way, and I don't know if that's because I'm left-handed or what. Okay, but here we go. Let's try one more. Down, down, and cross. Oh, that's great. And one more time. Down, down, and cross. Awesome. Okay, now I think we should, let's see, can I be in this too? Let's see. Hi. Can I do both? I guess not. Isn't this funny? Don't you love watching me learn my program? Back to the little a. Lowercase a, as we call it. Okay, now this one, you do a little swoop, almost like a circle. Ready? We're going to go like this. Whoop, and down. That's great. Let's try that again. And see how we're staying under the little line? Just like that. Does anybody out there have an A in their name? I bet you do. I know. Let's see. There's a lot. Adriana has an A. Who else? Whoop, whoop. That is really good. Ooh, A. I like the A. It has a little tail on it. One more time. Whoa, good job. We might as well fill up the whole page. We're overachievers. How many of you think I was like that in school, doing extra? I was excited in school. Then I got to high school and I kind of had a phase, you know, but I don't know. I was always smart and I always liked school, but especially when I was your age, I used to love all this, and I would be like annoying, like, I made 6 A's. They're like, okay, good, great, that's cool. I only asked you to do 3, but good job. Oh dear, that's like me with Disney. I made 3 songs. They're like, great, we only needed 1. Okay, cool. So now what we're going to do is, let's see if I add this. Oh, even better. Excuse me. Excuse me. This is live. Have you noticed? Oh, that's what I wanted. I'm so happy now. Okay, now we can really get going. Are you guys still here? I think so. Now, here's the thing. What I would love is if you guys get a chance to practice your letters with this video later. I would love to see some pictures of the letters that you drew, okay? Because I think that's really, really cool. Excellent. Wyatt's going to be in pre-K. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it. I'm seeing some of your comments now, and I just love you guys. Hi, Ian. Oh, he says Genevieve now and not Gemma-B. Yeah. Oh, that's good. Okay, there's some games at the bottom of this. And I'm just going to go back and I'm just going to move on to our B. So B, this is just like B for bear. Look at that little bear. And he's on a bed. Oh, that's too cute. So they want you to trace and write. So you go down and then you go whoa around like that. That's kind of fun. And a little B is one line with a little belly on it. I like it. Okay, let's practice these. Here we go. We go down with a straight line, and then we go around. Whoa! And it's cool because that's even. It looks the same on the top and on the bottom. Let's try it again. Whoa! Excellent! Let's try it again. Whoa, right into the middle and down to the end. Looking good. Does anyone's name start with a B? Woo! That's really good. Now, as you can see, some of the B's, they're not always the same, but it's good to practice. Pretty soon you'll be able to write these without any lines on your paper at all. So that's pretty cool. Okay, let's see over some of these. Oh, Deborah's talking to Wendy if you're still here. And Eliana is taking a coding class. Woo! Shannon, thank you for saying my writing is super duper great. That's excellent. Hi, Amaya. Oh, I'm so glad. Okay, so now we're going to do our lowercase b's. So we're going to do a straight line down and around like that. And just like I said before, standing tall and then a little belly on the bottom. That's two B's. Belly on the bottom. Hi, Kathy and Georgie. All right, let's try it again. We're going to go straight line and then just the bottom half. Boom. Straight line. Boom. Bottom half. It's similar to a music note, actually. That's a different story. Beautiful. One more. Boom. I actually think for the end of this one, I'm going to write the word boom. So if you think about boom, you think about b. That's what B sounds like. What letter is this? Ooh. Do you guys know? Yes. O. And if you want to say ooh, you got to put two O's. And then boom. What would that last letter be? M. Woohoo! Excellent! Cool, guys. All right, we're up next is the letter C. So, what do you see here? Cookies, yum, and a cat. I can't imagine there's anyone on this stream that likes cats. Hope Lamond. All right, C, this one is a pretty recognizable letter, so this is fun. You just kind of go whoop. It's not quite a whole circle. Now, I do want to say C can be confusing sometimes. Hi, Kalia and Eliana. Hi, Lala. So, I do want to say the letter C can be confusing sometimes because the letter C sounds like cat and cookies, but also the letter C can have a s sound like an S, just like circle. So sometimes when you're learning how to spell words and you hear the word circle, you would think that starts with an S. So just keep in mind, sometimes the S sound starts with a C. Let's do another big C. Woo! Good job. Another big C. Yes. All right. And another big C. Excellent. Well, guess what? This is so easy because the little C, wow, it's just like a big C, only it stays under the line so it can be little. Okay, one more. Let's do it again. Whoop. Whoop. There you go. One more. C. Good job. And another C. One more. All right. Hi, Liliana. And another C. And hi, Liam. Awesome. So that's pretty cool. You know, the other thing about a C is if they put two C's backwards connecting like this, if they put that on a purse, it costs more money. That's a joke for the parents. Just kidding. Okay, so now we're going to move on to D. Oh my goodness. Who do we see here? My personal favorite. Dog. Do you see the doggy? And dolphin. Duh. So here you can see how they trace that. Again with the big straight line. That straight line from the top to bottom is going to be on a big D and a little d. But on a big D, it just looks like a big old swoop. It's kind of like half a circle. But then the little d also has a long line. But remember, B had a belly that way. D is going to have one that way. Wow. That's pretty cool. Hi, Christopher. Oh, good. Hi, Rose. It'll be good to see you later. All right. So let's try that, okay? So we put our line all the way from the top to the bottom, straight line, and then we swoop around to the bottom. Good job. And we swoop around to the bottom. Yes. Okay, now let's try that again. We're going to start without the tracing. One full line, and then we go around, meeting in the middle, and that's when we swoop back under again. Let's try it again. That's cool. One more time. Cool. That's great. Okay, now let's do our little D, which the line goes straight down. And then we wrap around. Guess what? What does this look like? Just this bottom half. That looks like an A to me. So it's kind of similar. The same shape you're going to do with your hands. Let's do that D again. D. One more time. So remember, when you're making a little D, you got to leave room to be over on this side. Okay? Because we're going to go like that. Good job. Now that really looks like a music note. It's funny, the more I write this, the more I look at it again and I think, I'm like, wait, is that right? It is right. D. It's a very nice day. Do you guys know how to say day? How would we spell that? So D, day. A. What makes the A sound? Is it A? Oh my gosh, it is. So then we do A, D, A. So day. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Do you know what makes that sound? Yeah, yeah, yeah. A Y. D, A, Y. Day. I also like a word that rhymes with day, which is yay, which I say all the time. I probably say it too much. Okay, we're moving on. We are at E. E is a favorite of mine because I have 4 of them in my first name. That's a lot. So let's see. Oh, how cute. Elbow. Whoop, whoop. We have elbows right there. And we have eggs. Excellent. Okay, let's try this. So we start with a big line down like a lot of our letters start. Then we go over this way and we stop. We're really just putting a bunch of sticks together. And this one's shorter in the middle and another nice long line that matches the top one. For a little E, we go out and then we circle up around almost like a whole circle, but we stop before we make a whole circle. So this E, it looks a little confusing, but it's kind of fun. So let's try it. Let's do our big E again. Okay, we're going to go down. And then whoop, whoop, woo. Maybe we think like wee. Let's try it again. Wee. 1, 2, 3. So big line down. Then we trace the top line. A little bit smaller in the middle. And whoop. Now, if you ask me, you can make them all the same length. This was like pretty specific. I make mine all the same length. So let's do it again. One long line and 1, 2, 3. Good job. One more. Whoop, 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 woo. Excellent. Okay, now for this little complicated squiggly guy. We go out and around. Once you get used to this, it's all one movement. So it's going to be like this. Woo! Let's try that again without this. So this is the part where we aren't even starting from this middle line. We're starting below it, and we're actually in between the middle of the middle line and the bottom. So if you guys can get an E right, you are really doing a great job. So let's start about halfway down. Woo! Look, I was looking up, and so that's why I messed up. I better pay attention and look down. Here we go. E. They're actually kind of fun once you get them right. So this way, and whoa! Straight line that way, and curve. Let's see if I can get out of the way for you to see it. This way, and curve. Good. Woohoo! I'm just going to put a W right here so it says, whee! Yes, I am home alone on a Saturday, and I'm totally fine with this. Speaking of fine, the letter F. I love it. There we go. Down and over. Look at this, is just like an E, except that you stop. It's an E without the bottom. And the good thing is it comes right after E, so that's pretty cool. So now that this F is going to have a little swoop on it. Ooh, and down, and then we cross it. What other letter do we cross? Do you know? We cross a T, and a T looks an awful lot like that, but it doesn't have the little fish hook on the top. Speaking of, there's F for fish, and also F for fork. Do you guys know what Ariel calls that? You guys let me know if you know. What does Ariel use a fork for? Okay, let's try it. So we're gonna go all the way down a straight line from the top, down, and we go over, over, and stop. That's it. Whoop, whoop. Good job. Let's do it again without help. Straight down, over the top line, and middle. Good job. One more time. Yes. Good job. Sebastian's a lefty. Yes. That's awesome. Sebastian, I miss you, bud. Okay, so we're going to go and curve around with our little F, okay? Whoop, but it still starts at the top, and then we cross it right on the middle line. Let's try that again. Woo! Good. And cross. Now on this diagram, they cross this way. So I might not be the best teacher for you right now because I cross the other way. As long as you get it crossed, in my opinion, that works. Woo! Here we go. Boop! Thingamabobs. Yes. Boom! Good job! And with this little bit of room we have left, I'm going to write the word fox. Ah. Ah can sometimes be A, but usually, well, ah in this case is an O. Fox. What makes that x? X? Sounds kind of like a KS, but in this case, it's an X. Fox. Cool, we're getting there. Well, whose name starts with a G? Mine. Ooh, we swoop around almost like a full circle. It's very similar to an E, the way we have our little line in the middle. But this is a big G, or uppercase G. So let's try the little g, which starts as a swoop. This is a lot like the letter A, except it goes down below the line. Good job. And that's for gifts and guitar And Genevieve. You want to see how long my name is? Woo! Jeez Louise. Okay. All right. So the big G, let's swoop around like a circle. Whoa. Boop. I didn't stay in the line very well. Whoop. And in. Now there's another way to do a G, which I usually do, whereas I make this a C, and then I put a line down like that. So you guys, depending on what your teacher says or your parents say, you can decide which way you want to do it. I'm going to do another one like I just told you. Like a big C, separate out, and boom. Now let's do the other way that's written in this book. That's where you keep the pen down and you just follow that straight line into the middle. Good job. Good. Okay, so here is our lowercase g. Like I was telling you, so this all happens under the red line, but you even drop lower than the bottom line for a G. Whoop, down like that. And there are some other letters that do that too, like J and Y. Good. Okay, let's try to do our G's. It's a lot like an A, but this goes down and it swoops under like that. Good job. Swoops under. Swoops under. All right. Swoop. This is a really good job. Excellent. Okay, let's move on to the letter H. H is like a horse or a hen. Wow, you can even take that word and you can make a name after it. Do you know anybody's name who starts with hen? I have a friend who is named Henry. Cool, huh? Letters are very fun and words are very fun because a lot of words can exist inside other words, which makes it confusing sometimes, but kind of fun. Okay, again, this is my Saturday, and I'm talking about this being fun. And this is my life by choice. Okay, it's very good. I'm having a baby soon, so I can, do all this stuff with him too. Okay, you guys, so H, as you can see, we start really tall. Our other letters that were big that started like that were B, E, F, they all started like that with that line. But this one has two lines and we're going to connect them. Two lines and connect. Now we had another letter that had two lines that connected. That was the A, but the A has the lines touching each other at the top. So that's pretty cool. Okay, now lowercase a, we do have the big long line, but the curve right here stays under the middle line. Okay, I'll show you that here. Okay, so let's try our big H's. And what we're going to do is we are going to go, here we go, down, whoop, down, and connect. Let's do that again. Two lines, and however wide you make it, you just got to connect them together to make that into an H. So here we go. Connect them together. And connect. Good job. One more. And connect. Awesome. Okay, now let's go down all the way from the top. And we're going to do this little swoop. This happens under the red line. Let's try that again. Down. And now you'll see this, if you cover that up, this looks like the letter N. And we'll see that later. Thank you, Allison. You're so sweet. Okay, so let's do this again. We're going to do a straight line down and put our little swoop under the red line. Cool. Let's try it again. Now, if you don't have a red line, you can just try your best to see what this looks like without a line there. You'll start learning how big your letters are and how to make big and little letters without the lines. But for now, we'd like to practice with these. Let's do one more. Okay, and then we'll say, hi. Hi, how are you? Okay, we're moving on to the letter I. Ooh, okay, there it is. Oh, yes, ice cream. That sounds so good. And igloo. Oh, burr. I actually had an ice cream cone when I went to Niagara Falls last weekend, and it was the best thing ever because I never do that. I don't know why, but I never do. And it was so amazing. I had strawberry. Okay, so this I, that goes all the way from top to bottom, and then it has little caps on the top and the bottom. It almost looks a little bit like those 1980s weights that like my mom would use. Like, yeah, these 1-pounders are totally doing it. Thanks, Richard Simmons. Okay, so now for the lowercase I, we just go boop down halfway from the red line down, and then we put a dot on the top. That dot is very fun. A lot of times when you're writing really fast, sometimes when I write my name, because I have an I, sometimes I'll write my name really fast and I'll put the dot and I'll be like, that's not even over the I. Whoops. As you can see, one more time, my name has, see, I didn't even put the dot in the right place, but hopefully you guys know what I've said. Okay, so now let's do our big I. And sometimes, you guys, people just go like that and you still kind of know what it is. The problem is if you only go like that, that's also a lowercase L. So we better put our caps on the top and the bottom. Way cute. Okay, let's do it again. Whoop, whoop. Now see, this is just a little bit of a line. It's not as long as an F or as way long as a big T. Just a little caps on the top and bottom. So let's try it again. Good. Now hopefully you're not leaving room like I did. Let's try to do this one perfectly. Ah, very nice. Oh, Allison, you're so sweet. Okay, so now for the little I, we start at the middle of the red line and we go down to the bottom, and then the dot, which is so fun. Dot. Okay, this is fun. So let's do a bunch of lowercase i's. Boop. Dot. Ay, ay, ay. That's a lot of i's. Good job. Okay. If you are with me, you are practicing your little hands off, and I'm very proud of you. All right, J for jellyfish and jam. Ooh, jam. Oh, jam. Jam. Again, I told you guys I was old. All right, so here we go. This is a J. Now, this is cool. See, we have another swoop just like the letter G had. So that's pretty fun, and maybe that can help you remember that J and G both make similar sounds. J, J, J. But the G is a little bit cooler because it can also make the G sound. So anyway, maybe I'm just, you know, a fan of G because my name starts with G. But my husband's name starts with a J, and my dad, and my brother, and my sister-in-law. So I'll give it up for J too. Okay, Lisette, thank you so much. You're so sweet. Okay, so J has a top on it, like a T, a little bigger than an I. It has a full-on top that goes all the way across. And then this long line is going to come down to the bottom, and it swoops under just as it gets to the bottom line here. See that? Now, what's fun for this letter J, this starts under the red line and it goes below the lower line. Whoop, just like G. But J has a dot on the top, like the I. So fun. Did I mention this is so fun on Saturday? Yes, I did. Okay, so let's try this. So we put the big top on it and we swoop down. Cool. We put the top on it and we go whoop all the way down. So let's try that without help. Put the top on it and zoop. I'm going to make a just sound while I do it. Why not? This way, top on and zoop. Gorgeous. Top on it and just have a good time. Such a nerd. All right, here we go. Let's do lowercase j. Like I said, we start at the middle, so this red line, and we get to go below the line. Woo! And we get to put a dot on it. Woohoo! Awesome. Down, just like a G, except that a J is just a straight line with the dot on top. That's awesome. Let's do some more. J. And for those of you, if you can hear the music lightly, I'm listening to a station called Chill Hop on YouTube. J. Nice. Cool. Keep it going. Swoop. And again. Swoop. Very nice. Okay, we're moving on to the letter K. We're getting very close. I think we're halfway done. The next letter we will be halfway. So the letter K is for kite or king. And if you're watching this video and you come back and watch this video and you've made it this far, then you know a little secret that my baby's name is going to start with the letter K. So that's pretty cool. I know I haven't announced his name yet, but we will. All right, so a K is very cute. You go straight like that, all the way from top to bottom. Then you move over to the side, just like the letter H, about that same distance, okay? And then you come in close to that line, and then you go out. Whoop! Yeah! Awesome. Now we do the same thing with the little k, except we connect them down lower under the red line. Okay, let's practice that. Nice. In and out. I can see how this might be a hard letter to write, but it's kind of cool once you get it down. So start over here like H, but we're going to go towards the line. Once you get to the line, you're going to go back out. Okay? Here we go. There you go. Okay, let's do our lowercase k. See, for this one, we're going to start over here below the red line, but it's the same shape, just like that. Okay, one more. Cool. Now it might sound like the word cool starts with a K, but it actually starts with a C. Remember I told you? It's not Kingston, but that's a great guess. It's not a common name, so. Boom! Yay! All right, good job. Okay, now we're going to go to what just might be the easiest letter to write in the alphabet. This is L, and this is L for lemonade and lion and lemon. Ooh, that looks good, doesn't it? Ooh, I want some. Okay, the L is just a straight line down and a straight line over. Can't get easier than that. It can. The lowercase L is just a line going down. Oh my gosh, that's so easy. Cool. Okay, so here we go. We're going to go L, down, and over. Oh, we can do this all day. Let's go. Down and over. Down and over. Down and over. Good job. Now just a straight line. La, 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 la. So easy. You can hardly even tell what that is. La, 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 love you. Good job. Okay, now we're more than halfway, and we're moving a little faster now. Speaking of moving, M, moon and monster. Rawr. That's a cute monster. Okay, so M, we have M, and I want to show you how M and N, they look a lot alike, okay? M is kind of like twice as big as N. So let's pay attention to M, which always comes first. Okay, one line all the way down, and now the same shape. Remember how we did a K where we went in and out? We're gonna do that here. We go over to the side, oh, up and over to that side, and then straight down. That can be hard to get. Okay, so we're gonna practice that a lot. Now the lowercase m, we do a little line, but then you gotta trace it back up again and start curving over. Trace it back up again and curve over and stop. Let's see. Okay, our big M goes down and then back up from the top. We go over this way and down. Then we go over that way and up. And then we go straight down. I can see how that would be confusing too, but you're gonna get it. Let's try. Up, over and down, over and up, and straight down. All right, let's try it. Yes. Nice. Oh, Trisha says, I teach 3rd grade and it's difficult to teach my left-handers cursive. I bet. Especially for us to not have pen all over our hands. Okay, now let's do our lowercase m. We start from the red line down just halfway, but then you got to trace it back up and over and down and back up and over and down. Okay, line down, trace it back up and curve over and down, trace it back up and down. All right. Nice. Now the letter N. Look, nuts and nest. Okay, so this is a lot like the M. Just how we did that. And then we start at the top and go to the side. But instead of making another curve, we're just going to go straight up. Straight up. There you go. And this, just like the M, down, curve, and over, except you stop there. And N only has one little curve to it. So let's try that. Very nice. Down. Whoop. Kind of like a zigzaggy street. Down. And I'm lifting up my pen and starting at the tip to go over. Okay? Good. And our lowercase n starts from the middle and curves over. Yes. Good job. Whoop. Good job. Well, wait a minute. I said the easiest letter might have been an L, but this one's pretty easy too. What shape is that also? That's a circle. So let's just do a circle. Whoa. And the lowercase o is just a little one. Oh, like the ocean, dive on in. And an octopus. Wow. Okay. Here we go. Let's do some big O's. That's easy. Big circles. You got it. The problem, well, not problem, but the thing we need to try to do is stay in the lines. So let's do it. Woo. Nice. Now let's do small ones that stay under the red line. Ooh, very nice. Okay. We're almost done, guys. The letter P for popcorn and penguin. See that letter P? What other letters do we see? E, N, G. We've done all those letters. I, N. We haven't done U yet, but. Okay, so P, we're going to do another line that goes from top to bottom. And curve around on the top. That looks a lot like the letter B. It's like half of a letter B. Just the top half. Now we're going to go from the bottom red line. And this is another one of those letters where you get to go past the line, whoop, and drop down low. Then you come back up and swoop around. Very nice. Let's try it. It's like the top half of a B, of a big B, right? Let's try it some more. And if you're just tuning in now, this is a great thing to come back to later and watch at a later time if you'd like to do all of them. I'll keep it up posted. So there you go. See how this one starts at the middle and goes down? What other letters go down past the bottom line? G and J. Good job. And P. There's one more at the end of this alphabet we'll get to that gets to go below the line. That could be a good story, couldn't it? The letters that got to go below the line. Okay. So I go past the line and do my little swoop over. One more time. Cool. Okay, we're getting there. So here's the other letter that gets to go below the line, the Q. And let's see here. What starts with Q? Queen. Go girl. Go girl. And quilt. Beautiful. So this Q starts with a big O, but it has this little tail right here that goes from the middle and out. It's the only letter that has anything like that. See, and Eureka said she loves the letters with the tails. Me too. And here's another one with a tail. We swirl around and whoop. The Q might be the most fun to write because it's just so out there, you know, just like a queen. The Q is just like, this is what I'm doing. I know I don't look like any of you guys. Okay, so let's do a big circle, big O, and the line. Big O and the line. Let's do it ourselves. Big O and whoop. Big O and whoop. Okay, now let's do this. This looks a lot like an A, doesn't it? Except for this cool tail. Woo! Yes, queen. Okay, so it's like an A, but it's going to go down. And if it went this way, it would be a G. But no, we're going this way because it's a Q. Quirky Q. Whoop! You even can go like that. That just doesn't even look right, does it? Sometimes you could go like that, maybe. I wouldn't suggest doing that. That looks weird. Okay. All right, we're getting close. We've got R. R for rainbow. What good is a rainbow with only one shade? What if it never changed? No, I like rainbow colors and a rabbit hopping around. Okay, so we start once again, one of those letters that goes from top to bottom. Way cool. Now we're going to go around halfway in just like the letter P, except we're not done because for an R, we're going to run over that way. Good job. Lowercase r is underneath the red line with a little swoop like that. Okay, let's do it. Straight down, curve around, and run out to the side. Straight down, curve around, and run out to the side. Straight down, curve around, and run out to the side. That's cool. Now let's do our lowercase r under the red line. Whoop, whoop. This one's pretty easy. Straight line down, curve back up. Straight line down, trace it up, and curve. R. Good job, guys. Holly, love you too. We're getting close. All right, and we've only got 5 more minutes to go. The letter S. Oh, S is pretty fun too because it swoops around like a snake. And the little S just goes whoop. That's for sun and sailboat. Okay, so here we go. The letter S, we are going to swoop around half, so we're making a little curve to the red line. Once we get to the red line, we're going to curve back the other way. Okay, so we curve into the yellow to the red line, then we keep going. Yeah. So let's try it ourselves. It takes some time to make those even, but you'll get it. It's almost like making a number 8, which we'll do another time. So now let's just do our little S's. Little S. This takes a lot of control over your pen and your crayon and your pencil to make a little S, especially with your little hands. R is my mom's letter. Yes, it is. Is that you, Abby? Yay! Oh, hi, DJ. Thank you so much. All right, we're moving along. S. 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 Woohoo! Good job. Okay, we've got the letter T. T is for tent. Look, we're going to start at the top and go all the way to the bottom like we did before. But instead of the I with little caps, a T has a great big top on it. And the lowercase t, well, it has a top, except it's down in the middle. Boop. Perfect. Let's do it. All the way down and give it a nice top. Down with a nice top. Good job. Good. Okay, now we're going to go and do our little t. This little t, we cross it right in the middle on the red line. And this looks a lot like an F, but an F curves over, doesn't it? A T just goes straight up and down. Straight up. You probably want to cross yours that way. Good job. Okay. U for unicorn and umbrella. Oh, that just is a swoop up like that. So there's like 2 lines that are connected by a little swoop at the bottom. You can do it all in one motion like this. Woo! Let's try it again. Nice. Woo! Now the little one comes under and curves and then a straight line down. Here we go, and straight line down. And straight line down, kind of like an A without a top on it. Straight line down. Straight line down. Good job. Okay, the letter V for vase or volcano. V is kind of like you, except it connects in the middle in a sharp point. V. I've got 2 V's in my name. V. See, this is at an angle, so you're going to go over to the side and then over to the other side and make sure you match up. What makes this hard is you got to think about, see, when I'm writing a V, I'm thinking about where I'm going to meet in the middle, which is right there. So I'm going to go V, V, V. Now, I do think that my broadcast is going to end, and unfortunately, we've only got to V, but I think on this program, I can only stream for an hour. So what I am going to say is that I love you guys, and we will finish very soon. Look, I've got 30 seconds. Let's do a W. W. X. X. Y. What's the last letter? Whoa. And lowercase y. And Z. Love you. Awesome. Okay, I think I might be okay. It didn't cut me off. So maybe we can go back and finish these letters after all. Z is my friend's name who dances with Choo Choo Soul, which is pretty funny, right? Okay, good. So I got a little scared because I forgot that I actually paid for this program, so it's not going to cut me off. Okay, so here we go. V. Let's go back to V, you guys, and finish this up if you're practicing with me. V's, like I said, I have 2 V's in it. Genevieve. Woo! That's a lot of V's and a lot of E's. And Eureka wants to know, why don't we call it double V? For a W? I know, right? Well, I think for W, you also can make it look like this. So it could also be a double U. Now, the way they drew it, it looks more like a V. But I think it's called W because it's really supposed to be like that. So let's learn both ways. Wow. It's kind of hard to get that, but what does that shape look like? That looks an awful lot like the M that we did earlier. So you're going to start here and go over to the side and then go over to the side again to the middle, over again, and over again. Wow. Let's do our lowercase W. Woo! Good job. Good job. Now here's the other way of doing it, which would be if they were curved like actual W's. Good. Okay, let's go back to perfect. Now the letter X, mix and wax. All right. So let's go. We're going to go from one side and we go over to the other side. And the cool thing about X is that we cross. So it's all about just crossing those 2 lines, okay? So if it's a small one, you just want to make the same length line go back the other way. So let's try it with our big X's. X, and then we lift the pen up and start from the other side and cross. Lowercase x, x, x. Cool. So start from the bottom line, go over, and then just around the same area, back the other way. And I encourage you guys to try to make these look even. Cool. 2 more to go. We have the letter Y for yo-yo and yarn. So this is kind of like making a little V on the top, except then you go down. And Y is one more letter that gets to go down past the bottom line. Cool. So let's try this the way they did theirs. They did one that goes in towards the middle, then another one that comes in almost like a V on the top, and then they just give it one stick at the bottom. Wow. Now, this one is going to go in and kind of like a V, except that it keeps going down beyond the line. Good. There it is. And if you're like me, I make my Y's like this. I make them not so sharp. I make mine a little more curved, like a U and like a G. So either one will work. And the last one, the Z for zebra, and he's at the zoo. And this one's fun, a lot like an N. We got these zigzag lines. So this one you're gonna write, you make a straight line just like that. And then you go, oh my goodness, crisscross like that. Boom. This one is kind of complicated, but a lot like how we did our S, where we made a line. We're thinking about the whole shape and how much room we're gonna take up before we write it, okay? So for Z, let's start over here. We make the top, and then just how, see where we started? We wanna go there, but on the bottom line. Do you see that? So we're gonna go down, right around to the same area that we started. And then we're gonna go over here, right around to the same area that we ended. Okay, here we go. Cool, that one takes some practice. But we do the same kind of shape, just below the red line and only to the bottom. Z, 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 and Z. Wow, we did all of our letters. Wow. Look at this. They gave us a little treat at the end. Let's do this really quick. Gonna go A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. I guess that is a carriage. Cute. Well, you guys, that was super fun, I must say. Let's see if I can. Awesome. Well, you guys, that was super fun, and I'm so glad we got to do that together, and it's a pretty fun little Saturday treat. You guys let me know if this was something you liked, if this helps you out, and we can keep doing it. We can also look at some of your homework since you guys are back to school, and maybe we can do some stuff together to help you practice to be your best you that you can be. We can do that in sign language. That would be so great. I need to learn sign language. I learned a little as a kid, and I need to learn again. So I love you guys, and keep practicing. If any of you did practice your letters, and you did, maybe you can take a picture of what you did and you can post it for me so I can see it. You can put it right in the comment section of this video, or you can post it to my page later. So I'm very proud of you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me, and have a wonderful weekend. I'll let you know if I'm going to go live again tomorrow. But again, if you miss it, you can always just watch it again later, okay? So I love you guys, and I will see you soon. And I'm going to post this to my YouTube page, which I don't post on very much. But if you're watching on YouTube, this is from my Facebook channel, facebook.com/genevieve.goings, where you can watch me do a live story time every Wednesday at 4:30 Pacific, 7:30 Eastern. Awesome, guys. Well, I love it. I'm so glad we could hang out, and I will see you soon. Bye.